Our humble obeisance to the one we revere, our deep obeisance to the one we revere. We watch the divine procession through our eyelids. What is the basic principle of the universe? Philosophers around the world have been pondering over this question for ages. In this video, a brief overview of some perspectives is provided before introducing the perspective of Jain Darśan. Western philosophy originated in Greece. Thales is considered the first philosopher of Western philosophy in 6th century BC. According to Thales, the basic principle of this universe is water. The universe originates from water, sustains on water, and dissolves in water. According to Anaximander, a student of Thales, water or any such physical element cannot be the basic principle of the universe because such elements are finite. There is mutual clash among them. The basic principle must be infinite. Anaximander named the basic principle as Apeiron, meaning the boundless. Later, Anaximenes, Anaximander's student, believed that air is the basic boundless principle. Up to this point, ancient Greek philosophers deliberated on basic principle in terms of matter. Pythagoras added the aspect of form. According to Pythagoras, all matter in the universe is but numbers. The next consideration in ancient Greek philosophy was about becoming and being. Heraclitus focused on the aspect of becoming. According to Heraclitus, fire is the basic principle of the universe. Fire is constantly in flux. Fire and becoming are one and the same. Heraclitus is known for his famous statement, "One cannot step into the same river twice." Nothing is permanent in this universe. Everything is impermanent and ephemeral. According to Heraclitus, the universe is composed of opposites. For example, hot, cold, wet, dry, auspicious, inauspicious, etc. because opposites entail motion or change. Sat is one as well as many. Unity in diversity and difference in unity are the novel conceptions by Heraclitus. Parmenides strongly opposed Heraclitus' thesis of constant flux. According to Parmenides, the basic principle is being, not becoming. The basic principle is pure being. For Parmenides, becoming or change is illusion. Being is the only and whole reality. The basic principle is permanent, unchanging, and indestructible. Empedocles, like Parmenides, believed that the basic principle is permanent being, and like Heraclitus, the world around us is becoming, that is constantly changing. According to Empedocles, the basic principles of the universe are earth, water, fire, and air, which are permanent, unchanging, and indestructible. Modern scientists are also searching for a theory of everything so that the whole universe can be embedded in one principle. Indian philosophies have maintained since ancient times that life is sanyog, meaning a close association of Jiv, the living principle, and 5 ajiv non-living elements of matter, namely earth, water, fire, air, and sky. According to Sankhya philosophy, Purush, soul, and Prakriti, matter, are eternal basic principles. Buddhist philosophy focuses on the constant flux observed in the things in nature and proposes that everything is ephemeral and impermanent. When we see the flame of a lamp burning continuously, the Buddhist perspective is that the flame extinguishes every moment but instantly ignites the next flame, giving an appearance of a continuously burning flame. The famous saying of Advait Vedant is Brahma Satya Jagad Mithya, meaning that Brahma is the only unchanging and eternal basic principle. According to Jain Darśan, there are three basic principles: Utpād, Vyay, and Dhruva. This is the first triplet of principles delivered by Tirthankar in their discourse in a Samvasaran setting. Ganadhar of Tirthankar construct Agam containing scriptural texts called Sutra by expanding upon these foundational principles. Jain Darshan encompasses all the above-mentioned perspectives of various other philosophies. Dhruva is the unchanging and eternal principle. Sat or nature is Dhruva. It is apaurushaya, meaning that there is no creator of it. Utpād and Vyay happen within Dhruva. Utpād and Vyay involve constant flux or change. Utpād does not mean creation of anything new that already did not exist in some form, because it is not possible to create Sat, existence, out of Asat, meaning non-existence. Utpād means merely a change in the form of an existing substance which appears to us as its birth or creation. Vyay refers to the continuous change after Utpād until it eventually merges back into Dhruva. What we perceive as creation and destruction are nothing but changes in the form of a Sat substance. As an analogy, consider the ocean as Dhruva. When a wave arises in the ocean, it is said that Utpād of the wave has occurred. This is not a new creation from scratch. The wave arises from the water in the ocean itself. Vyay means the wave getting smaller and finally merging back into the ocean. Utpād and Vyay involve constant flux, ephemerality, and perishability. Dhruva indicates stability, permanence, and eternality. Utpād happens from Dhruva, and after Vyay it goes back to Dhruva. When Advait Vedanta says Jagat Mithya, meaning that the world is a falsehood, it does not mean that the world does not exist. It only means that the world is constantly changing, hence it is ephemeral and perishable. Still, its existence is accepted. Brahma Satya means Brahma is Dhruva, the unchanging truth. Just as waves arise in the ocean and go back to the ocean, the world arises out of Brahma and eventually goes back to Brahma. We have a profound threshold concept here. Although the world is ephemeral, it exists, and as long as it exists, it has some utility. Utilize it to recognize the underlying Dhruva while it still exists. For example, we know very well that after lighting, a matchstick will burn only for a few seconds. However, while it is burning, if it is used to light a candle, then we will have light for a longer period. This is called awakening of the transitive, Kshanvarti, from the fleeting, Kshanbhangur. The candle will also extinguish, meaning that it itself is ephemeral. However, if another candle is lit before it extinguishes, then we have a chain of awakening Kshanvarti from Kshanbhangur, and this way we can attain the awareness of the permanent Dhruva principle. We can say that the very essence of the Utpād Vyay Dhruva triplet is the insight that while the Kshanbhangur, fleeting, lasts, use it to awaken the Kshanvarti, transitive, and reach the stage of gaining awareness of the Shashvat, permanent Dhruva principle. Tavadhammam Samayare also means that while we have the impermanent and ephemeral available to us, use it to seek Dharma, meaning the eternal one. According to Jain Darshan, ephemeral and permanent are not in opposition. Experiencing the ephemeral is a stepping stone in the journey towards gaining awareness of the permanent. May we contemplate over this concept of using the ephemeral to awaken the transitive and using the transitive to recognize the eternal, with humble submission to the divine nature God.